Rockets 105-98. Steph Curry led the way with 27 points. Jimmy Buckets chipped in 19 to hold off a late surge from Houston. Golden State is now 3-1 since acquiring Butler at the deadline. Draymond Green recognizes the difference Butler has made for the team. Take a listen.
He's a franchise changer. He's done that everywhere he's gone, and he is helping revitalize what we got here. The belief amongst this team now that he's arrived, as opposed to what it was before he got here, it's night and day.
Drink it in America. Say hello to Kendrick Perkins and Brian Windhorst, who are here with us. Windy, we're going to begin with you. Which team can change the narrative the most after the All-Star break?
Boy, Draymond Green looks like a guy going on vacation. I'm jealous of him. Yeah, I think he's headed down your way, Stephen A. So the Warriors have already felt the impact of getting Jimmy Butler. They're in the middle of a long road trip. That last night was the 6th out of a 7-game road trip because their arena is in use for the All-Star game. When they get back and start playing at home again, I think the Warriors can rise up the standings. Now, I am not in the camp that says this is a championship contender, but remember, when they made this trade for Jimmy Butler, they were in 11th place in the West. And they haven't moved up that far since, but the standings are tightly packed, and I think what they are looking at is to see if they can get that 6th seed, if they can avoid the play-in and get into the playoffs proper. They're 4 games back of the Clippers to do that. I think Jimmy Butler can be the type of guy that can take them. They've had so many close losses, Joe. I think they've had 17 games this year that they've been in clutch time, they haven't been able to win. I think Jimmy Butler's a game changer in that regard. I think they have the 7th or 8th easiest schedule coming in, so not super easy, but not super hard. And there's a couple of teams in front of them that are in some trouble, including Dallas, who is facing serious injury problems. So I watch for the Warriors to move up in the second half.
So do I. I do. I still don't believe that it's nothing against Jimmy at all. I definitely think Jimmy is an upgrade. I definitely think he helps make them better. It's just that I don't think the parts around him can do but so much come playoff time, particularly against any opposition with size. Having said all of that, what Jimmy Butler has reminded us of, Wendy, Big Perk, I love how he can get to the line. I love how he brings a different dimension to the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, you got Steph Curry right working through picks and looking for an open spot so he can launch long range. You got Jimmy Buckets. He had like 34 free throws in his first 3 games as a Golden State Warriors. He's going to get to the free throw line. And that helps Golden State in a variety of ways. Biggest thing is that you got somebody that knows how, not just as aggressive, but knows how to be aggressive efficiently and effectively if you're the Golden State Warriors and Jimmy Buckets. Number 2, because he goes to the free throw line, that's getting breaks, and that's providing breaks for somebody like Steph Curry, who's running around all the time. Remember, he's about to turn 37 years of age in March. And so I think those kind of things definitely help him, and it helps the Golden State Warriors, and plus it helps Draymond Green because he doesn't have to be the lone tough guy on his squad. He's got another brother like Jimmy Buckets that's going to be right there wreaking havoc with him. With that being said,
franchise changer. He's done that everywhere he's gone, and he is helping revitalize what we got here. The belief amongst this team now that he's arrived, as opposed to what it was before he got here, it's night and day. We let one get away last night, but this one tonight we would have lost. But just having a guy like that changes everything for us. So after 4 games, what was the word you used? Evaluation? No, assessment. The assessment is great.
Where's your chemistry level with him? Because it looks like you guys are developing that chemistry.
It's getting there. It takes a while, but Jimmy over-communicates, which is great. He doesn't leave anything in the gray area. He come like, hey, so what was I supposed to do there? What did you want me to do there? He over-communicates about every play. Sign of a true leader. And so, I love what he's bringing to this team. Just like I said, as a leader, coming in and being that guy and not just taking the back seat, because that's what we need. But chemistry is definitely getting there. But it'll take some more time, and we'll continue to figure it out. But like I said before, he started playing. We're all winners, and we're all smart basketball players, so we can figure it out.
Scott started at the 5 spot. What popped about that lineup with Brandon in it, and how'd you feel?
He's been playing great basketball since he came back from the injury, and tonight was another example of that, just him being aggressive. We always tell him to be decisive. No pass-up shots. Don't overthink it. We can't believe in him more than he believes in him. And so that's always our message to him. And he's been playing great basketball with that belief.
Getting a win going into the All-Star break on the road against one of the top teams in the West, just what does that do going into these 7, 8, 9 days here?
It's good. You want to feel good about a win. Like I said, especially with letting one get away last night. So it was good to get this. Also restore our dominance in this building. It's good.
Unrelated to tonight, but a question about All-Star Weekend. Jason Richardson coming back to the Judges Slam Dunk Contest. What do you remember about watching him do his thing when he won those two back 20 plus years ago?
You talking about a kid from Saginaw, Michigan, watching Jay Rich on that big stage? The twin leg back, like all of that. It was incredible, man. Like it was a dream. Jay Rich won that slam dunk. He won 2 of them. But when he was winning, it was like our city was winning them. And I was a little kid that he didn't know in that city watching him win that. And it was just like, wow. But I remember the support that we all had from him. And I hope.
Hey, Dub Nation. Welcome to Warriors Nation News, the channel that keeps you up to date with everything about the Golden State Warriors. Today, we're talking about a player who might be the key piece to bringing the Warriors back into the NBA title race. Jimmy Butler. Can his arrival transform the team and give Stephen Curry and Draymond Green another shot at lifting the Larry O'Brien trophy? Let's break it all down right now. The Golden State Warriors season has been a roller coaster ride. With an inconsistent start and multiple injuries holding the team back, many questioned whether the Warriors still had what it takes to compete at the highest level in the NBA. But then came the big move. The front office made a bold decision and brought in Jimmy Butler to strengthen the roster. At 35 years old, Butler arrives with a clear mission: help the Warriors win now. He is an experienced player, a natural leader, and one of the most competitive athletes in the league. His winning mentality might be exactly what the Warriors needed to regain their confidence and dream big again. During an interview with ESPN, Draymond Green highlighted the immediate impact of Butler's arrival. He's a franchise changer. He's done that everywhere he's been, and now he's helping revitalize what we've got here. The team's energy now that he's here is completely different. It's night and day. And the numbers don't lie. Since Butler joined the team, Golden State has a 3-1 record. Having another offensive weapon to take some pressure off Curry makes all the difference, allowing the point guard to have more freedom to shine from the perimeter. Speaking of Curry, he also commented on his partnership with Butler, emphasizing how their playing styles complement each other. He's the exact opposite of me, which is kind of funny. I shot 16 threes, he shot 1. He attacked the paint, I stayed more on the perimeter. But that could be something really interesting because it brings balance to our offense. Butler also brings elite defense, something the Warriors have struggled to maintain consistently. Additionally, his aggressive rim-attacking style will create open shots for shooters like Curry, Klay Thompson, and even Jonathan Kuminga, who is working his way back from injury. However, the big question remains: is this enough to make the Warriors title contenders? On one hand, the team still needs to fine-tune some things and establish the ideal rotation. Butler arrived mid-season, and Steve Kerr must find the best way to integrate him into the system without disrupting the team's offensive flow. Also, the Western Conference is tougher than ever, with teams like the Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Los Angeles Clippers fighting at the top. But one thing is undeniable: the Warriors look different. Butler's arrival has brought new energy, reignited competitiveness in the locker room, and most importantly, given Curry and Green a new reason to believe that a 5th ring is still possible. It's still too early to say if the Warriors are true title contenders this season, but one thing is for sure: Jimmy Butler has brought hope back to San Francisco. If the team can keep up this momentum and develop better chemistry on the court, a major turnaround is definitely within reach. So, Dub Nation, do you think Butler is the missing piece for another Warriors championship? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for exclusive content about our team. See you next time, and go Warriors.